The state pays out millions in federal dollars each year to help crime victims, but the monitoring of that spending is raising a lot of questions tonight. Consumer investigator Steve Spracia is digging deeper into this for us tonight. He joins us live with much more on that. Steve.
Well, Rob, the state auditor's office first found the Department of Public Safety failed to monitor funds back in 2019. And now a new audit says, guess what? Not much has changed.
The federal government gives the state money to help victims of domestic abuse, sexual assault, and other crimes find jobs and housing. But this latest audit found the Department of Public Safety did not adequately monitor $68.9 million in federal funds to state agencies that were supposed to be used to assist those victims.
There were bills paid, reimbursements made, and the supporting documentation wasn't there. And then we found that when the local governments brought in the supporting documentation, we then found that the amounts paid and the amounts for the reimbursement that was requested did not match.
This is not the first time the auditor's been critical of the Department of Public Safety. Last year, she found similar problems with the way that agency supervised how those funds were spent.
It appears that about 17% of the documentation just didn't get properly accounted for?
Yes, and that figure was 19% last year, so it's improved a little bit.
The Department of Public Safety may now be required to pay back $2,098 in federal funds. The auditor claims that inadequate monitoring could reduce funding to victims of sexual assault, domestic abuse, and other crimes.
It could affect what we get this year because they are going to take back what we misspent this year.
In its response to the audit, DPS says it accepts the findings that it didn't adequately monitor the federal funds.
So if the state is not making sure that that money is being used properly at the local level, think of all the victims of crime who are not being helped that need to be helped.
In acknowledging the report's findings, DPS blames it on staffers who weren't properly trained and says it has undertaken more staff training and professional development.
Now, because Wood found problems with the disbursement of those funds in 2 back-to-back audits, the federal government requires that Wood audit that program again this fiscal year. By the way, I asked DPS for a comment. It told me it wouldn't answer my questions about the audit, saying its written response to the report speaks for itself. Working for you, I'm consumer investigator Steve Spracia.